Welcome to HDTV. You now rocking with your boy Lebrownies. Your wishes were answered. You were able to basically complain to your daddy in the office. Adam, I'm not getting enough calls. I need some more calls. But your Lebrownie fans are going to come to your defense saying, he didn't make that call. It was the Lakers. The Lakers did this. The Lakers were the ones who came out and said it. Man, you Lebrownie fans so fake. This game was over. I knew what this game was. And shout out to who did it this time. Go subscribe to his channel. He has great content over there. Especially I like the series where he's talking about how they forgot. I believe that's what it is. If I messed up, my bad. Who did it this time? Man, he came and told me, he was like, man, it's a referee job tonight. And it's like, I know. My homegirl Tracy Johnson. Tracy came on there on Facebook and said, man, these refs are really helping the Lakers. And I told the facts. You already know what's going down. You know they got to push this bum to win the championship. That's why I told you he going to be 4-6. I've been saying it the whole playoffs. Their ratings are in the toilet. Adam Silva has been the worst commissioner ever. Coming out, going to basically get the refs the okay to do what they do. LeBron James has done what he's always done. He's complained to the league and always complained to the refs. Back in the day, he couldn't get away with it because David Stern ain't play that it. He would give you the legitimate calls if you were making the free throws. LeBron James sucks on the line. Tonight, he shot 78%. 78% after all that crying and moaning. And itching about, oh man, I ain't getting my calls, Adam. Adam, I need my calls. You need your calls now. I told you this guy here is the most overrated player in history. And then hold on, my boy Germ gonna send me this mess on Facebook. I'm finna pull it up because this is LeBron fan logic. And I seen that disrespect that y'all did putting who would you pick for your all-time Lakers starting five. It's like, dude, LeBron and Anthony Davis aren't no Lakers. What is you talking about? Oh yeah, here the picture. So let me get this straight. If the Lakers lose, it's LeBron's fault no matter what. If the Lakers win and LeBron as a teammate play well, LeBron got carried. If the Lakers win and LeBron puts up big numbers, LeBron stat padded and has an easy path to the finals. No, let me tell you this. This is how, this is what's, let me get you straight. We don't have a problem with Lebrownies. We have a problem with his, how can I say it? His antics and his complaining. His always crying for something. He's always crying. And then in the games, when you watch the games, he don't really do anything. He front runs. If LeBrownies gets a free throw lead or he gets his foul calls and he's feeling good that he has the refs in his back pocket, he comes out and play like Tarzan when he really is nothing but Jane. His heart really Jane. He wants an easy route. He's always wanted an easy route. He stacked his team, so now it's like, all right, I stacked my team, now we good. He don't know how to run offense. He don't know. Tonight showed you that he don't know how to play in the half court offense. Until Rondo got out there, the supporting cast was playing trash. When LeBron James is starting the game off, it's throw it to AD. AD does his thing and operate. Thank God he got AD. Thank God he got him, because if he ain't have Anthony Davis, man, I don't know where he would be right now. And then you talk about in that thing, Germ, when you tag me in it, you basically saying, oh, so when he has a big performance, it's how he has the performance. It's how he has the performance. He got 14 free throw attempts tonight. 14. He averages for a career, Germ. And I did this on my misconception video with Kobe Bryant, because y'all used to say Kobe got more calls when that was a lie. LeBron averages between 8 to 9 free throw attempts a game on average. The reason, Germ, he didn't get the free throw calls the last game and the game before, because he wasn't going to the hole. He was shooting them little pretty jumpers because he's afraid of the free throw line. So, since he complained, he went to the free throw line a lot tonight, because he basically had to go up there, because he had to find an excuse to blame his BS performance the past 2 nights. He played like trash. He's been playing like trash the past 4 years. But because he stat pads and he front runs, you're blinded by it. This is the same thing I had to deal with Jordan fans. Jordan fans are the same way. Except Michael Jordan could shoot free throws. So he attempted 10 to 12 free throw attempts a game because he could make it. So if Michael was having a bad game, which was rare, his bad games was a bad shooting performance. Lebrownies' bad games is he just sucks. He stink the joint up. He was offensive fouling the whole night, throwing that shoulder, running over. He ran over Grant 4 or 5 times. But yet, Grant can't get that call, because why? His name is Jeremy Grant. That's LeBrownie. So LeBrownie's going to get his calls. He's always complaining about, I need this, I need that. No, what you need to do is have a game. Your game is trash. You can't play in the half court. All he does is dribble, run back to the half court line, then does a full head of steam, does that spin move, throwing that shoulder out and lays it up with either the left or the right, because he's ambidextrous. He really's left-handed, but he shoots right. So that's why when you see LeBron play, Germ, because I know you don't understand basketball. You don't understand how to watch people or how to study film. A lot of you internet nerds don't know how to do it. Or these fans don't know how to do it. Because you watch the player. I watch the game. I watch the team. I see what the team is doing while he's operating with the ball. You know what the team is doing when he's operating with the ball? They're staying still. Kuzma grew a brain and said, oh, I'm going to cut to the basket. And LeBron hit him with a pass, because that's what he is. He's a passive player. All he does is pass. That's the only great asset about him, is he can run in transition and he can pass. He's probably the greatest transition player in history. He is. He's the greatest transition player. And if you get him a full head of steam, he's going to score. That's just facts. And he's probably one of the greatest passers in history, probably top 5 or top 10. He is. The man could pass like I've never seen before at that size with either hand. But the problem is he doesn't have a fluid skill. What I mean by a fluid skill, what do you mean? What do you mean, HD, by a fluid skill? The fluid skill is his footwork. If you watch his footwork, it's terrible. He's most of the time falling to the ground. He fell like 6 times tonight, and they gonna call a foul. Anthony Davis went to shoot, fell down on his own ankle. They called a foul on Millsap. Millsap just went to the basket to get the rebound. That's what I'm talking about that we don't like, Jeremy. We don't like his antics. I didn't like this with Michael Jordan. I don't like this shit with him. They're ruining the game. He's ruining the game by milking his years in the league and being carried by the league. It's so obvious. Everybody sees it. You got people in the basketball group like, well, damn, like this what it is, just fouls? Like, dog, they barely touching him. Joker got 5 fouls, Jeremy, in the 4th quarter. What superstar you know has 5 fouls? 5 fouls. And they still were about to lose the game because they're trash. He's always been carried. He's trash. He's always giving every team he wants. He has a former defensive player of the year in Dwight Howard, who actually played like Dwight Howard tonight, getting rebounds and not fouling every goddamn body like he's been doing the whole playoffs. Then he has a champion leader, a floor general in Rajon Rondo, Germ. Rajon Rondo is probably one of the best point guards we've seen in this decade and the decade last. He is a baller. Rondo's problem has been he is a head case and he gets hurt. Other than that, I would start him at my point guard any day. Then you got a superstar in Anthony Davis, who before he got with LeBron, Jeremy, was getting his teams to the playoffs and to the 2nd round. He didn't get to the 3rd round because he either got injured or his team wasn't that good. And he was doing this in the West. What did LeBron do in the West? He failed last year without him. I don't want to hear he got hurt. He came back in enough time, Germ, to get his team to the playoffs. And you admitted that out your mouth that team was good last year. And you a Lebrownie fan. He put up big points because he's a front runner. When he has no pressure, he plays at his best. That's why when it's late in the game and the game's tied and you need to win, he will make that shot because if he misses, he like, well, shoot, we're going to overtime, so it don't matter. We'll still be all right. We'll still be good. Yeah. King James, baby. King James. You Lebrownie fans make me sick. Y'all overglorify this guy. Tonight, dude, they shot 35 free throws compared to the Nuggets 23. And guess what? The Nuggets had a better percentage than them, 87-80. 3-pointers, the Nuggets did better, 10 for 28 to 10 for 30. 36% compared to 33. Field goals, the Nuggets won that, 39 out of 77 to their 38 out of 80. 48% for the Lakers, 51% for the Nuggets. Now, total rebounds, that's where the Lakers won. They had 41 to their 33, 12-6. Assists was one apart. 23 for the Lakers, 22 for the Nuggets. Blocks, the Nuggets had 3, they had 2. Steals, the Lakers had 9-4 because the steals, Rondo was playing defense. When Rondo's on the court, the team plays like an NBA team because Rondo could run the point. He is the MVP of this series. He's the MVP. He is the MVP of this series. Your team shot 35 attempts from the line, Germ. This is what we're talking about, Germ. The last 2 games, they gave the Nuggets free throw calls because the game 1 was so atrocious that they had to be like, look, man, we got to chill with this. Tonight, they were going to do the same thing, but they had to ease up on it because they had to pick their spots when to call a foul. See, y'all don't understand. The referees control the game, just like they did in the NFL. The Saints got screwed on the call by the Rams. You don't think they do that in the NBA? You ludicrous. You delusional. A lot of you guys are delusional. Jamal Murray had a good game. He did okay. He balled out with 32, 8, and 3. But Joker had 16, 4, and 7 because he was in foul trouble the whole night, Germ. Lebrownies is allowed to play with his star, which is Anthony Davis, who dropped 34 again tonight. He continues to keep carrying this bum. He's a bum. Kuzma gave you 10 off the bench. Rondo gave you 11. Pope, when he ain't on that dope or smoking, he got you 13. Dwight Howard came in and changed y'all game, 12 points and 11 rebounds. But all y'all gonna talk about is Lebrownies had 26, 8, and 9. He don't have a team? I told you this dude has a team. The Nuggets team. Michael Porter Jr. gave you 13 off the bench and gave you 8 big rebounds. Listen, Malone, play Michael Porter more down the stretch. Put Millsap ass at the end of the bench. What is it with you and Paul freaking Millsap? He sucks. He's trash. Throw that nigga in the trash can and put him in the damn waste management. He's trash. Jeremy Grant did a great job again tonight. 17 points, 1 assist, 2 boards. I need him to get more boards, but he was getting offensive fouled all game and defensive fouled. Now everybody want to talk about Lebrownies at the end. Oh, and Monte Morris did good by putting up 12. He hit some big shots late, like he always does. Gary Harris had a bad night, but if he could have a good night, they will win. They will come back to win the next game. But this is over in 5. I told you the Nuggets can't handle the free throw calls and the calls that are going against them. They're not mentally built like that. They're not. Craig gave you 7 off the bench, but he got to give you more than 2 boards and 1 assist. Grant as well. Y'all got to step up. But it was so many foul calls being called, they only could do what they could do. Like, this series is a joke. Now LeBrownie fans coming out the swamps. Yeah, he the key, but you weren't saying that a night ago. You gonna say, oh, he took a day off. How do you take a day off during the playoffs? That's the most. Kobe ain't never take no day off. Jordan ain't take no day off. Bird and them ain't take no day off. Magic and Isaiah ain't take no day off. And don't give me that crap, oh, but he ain't them. No, that's who y'all say he better than is them guys. So I'm holding him to the highest GOAT standard. I did it for Kobe. I did it for everybody. I'm very critical on if you say you the GOAT or you the great. And he's not. He's just another bum. He was out there falling everywhere, and then he got blocked a bunch of times. They gonna call a foul. Then he extended his arm, ran over Grant twice or 3 times. They gonna talk about, oh man, that's a defensive foul, blocking foul. How? He ran him over. He got in position faster than he got to the point. That junk crazy. I'm so sick and tired of this bad basketball. It's like, dog, how much do you need to help this guy? He already get enough help with the refs as it is. This junk is crazy. And then I'm trying to figure out why Malone didn't play Dozier this game. Dozier changed your life last game. He brings energy. He brings a calm that the rest of them at times don't have. But you left him out for Millsap, who only gave you 6 freaking rebounds. Man, this junk is crazy. This is crazy how this is, man. This is BS. Got these bums out here like they a real team talking about doing this for Kobe. Don't mention Kobe with this bum. Don't mention Kobe with him because Kobe was a real dude. He was a warrior. He took the blame as well as he took the glory. This bum take the glory but deflect the blame. And y'all like him. Trash ass game. This game tonight was an F. A straight F. The chicken nuggets got taken out from the refs and they couldn't recover. Then you took their guy Joker out because you knew if Joker would have played, it would have gave y'all problems. That BS. This series over. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to everybody or to whoever you want. Donate to the page, Harry2, that's my Cash App, or Welcome to HD TV, that's the Cash App. If you can't find me, just give me your Cash App name and then I request you so you can basically donate what you want to donate. If you don't donate, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and shoot, we out. Live boy.